Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Time for the second semifinals of the day here at the Cobx Masters 2018. We are still here in Bengaluru, also known as Bangalore, perhaps a little bit more well known. They changed their name officially in 2014, so not too long ago. But in any case, it's time for Cullies versus Blitzkrieg. My name is Dragondrop. I'm joined by a brand spanking new co-caster, my boy Ed Zentik. Ed, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm pretty excited for these games.
Yeah, me too. I mean, the first series was a bit of a wash. I mean, an Archon / Crusader stack facing up against Deviants and Immortals.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was not really fun to watch.
That is
But
a slaughterfest. I hope this one's a
oh
bit
yeah,
more of a challenge, you know?
this should be. It should be. I've checked out some of the ranks, the ones that I could see just from them calibrating in their feed and whatnot. So there's a bunch of Deviant and Ancient players here. So this should be fairly even. I'm looking forward to a good series.
Alright, yep. First pick Warlock, though. That's pretty standard these days. Fatal Bonds is just extremely strong.
Yeah.
Beastmaster.
Super safe here. Both sides, by the looks of it. I mean, safe for Beastmaster, right? I mean, you see it time and time again as this very strong offlaner that can just, especially in the dual lanes, right?
Yeah, with these dual lanes, Beastmaster is just awesome. He can play really aggressive. He throws his axes. Paired with heroes like Wisp and Scarif, that hero's
10
just
seconds
devastating to lane
remaining.
against. It's really hard to farm. All these harassing heroes like Axe, Beastmaster, Sky Mage.
Radiant team
It's really
pick.
obnoxious. Safe
Windbreaker
lane's
after
pretty
service.
unlaneable this patch.
Yeah.
There we go,
Windrunners.
Windrunner. That's another one that I didn't mention.
Radiant
Yeah.
One
team
of the best
back.
auto attacks in the game.
Dire
Paired with
team
Orb of
back.
Venom, it's just disgusting.
It really is. I played it myself a couple of times and it feels really, really good. If you're the Windrunner, not so much if you're playing against it. So, I mean, at the very least, you already have the Warlock, right? So you can offset that aggression somewhat with the extra heals that you have from the Shadow Word. But what kind of safe laner would you end up going for here, just to still get the most out of that kind of lane?
Definitely something with some self-sustain. So not really picking something like a Terrorblade. Like, you know, he has low base HP regen now. Really low HP, kind of just gets shredded by all this physical damage, despite his high armor. But like Orb of Venom will take him down, so will the Wild Axes. Maybe something like Spectre? Spectre's really good with Warlock.
Is it
But
really?
yeah.
Just in lane or just later on as well?
One of the best pairs right now in high games is Spectre Warlock. You have absolutely insane team fight with Haunt, Fatal Bonds. And during the laning phase, it's actually really hard for a Beastmaster Windrunner to capitalize on a lane against Warlock Spectre. There's almost no kill potential. And that's what you should really aim for when you're picking your safe lanes. You just got to make sure you don't die.
Yeah. Still seems really odd to me. I mean, I'm a Spectre player myself. I like that hero, but I always feel like it's one of the weakest laners in the game.
Oh,
And
yeah, it's definitely, but it doesn't die.
Yeah.
And that's the real goal right now. You want to put your heavy cores in the off lane and in the mid lane. Safe lane's really hard to actually get a nice safe lane in, you know?
Right. So
Shadow
basically
Shaman, though.
so basically just take it on a chin in the safe lane, and once the laning phase breaks down, you find your farm elsewhere.
Yeah, you can catch up with Haunt kills, bounty runes, stuff like that. Buff Spirit, though, I don't see that hero much.
That is true. I mean, if you have a good Earth Spirit player, you can still make waves, essentially.
Yeah, definitely. The hero is definitely very strong.
10 seconds remaining.
Paired with Queen of Pain mid as well.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
It's certainly lean with kill potential, right? That's normally what you're looking for. When you have these classic 4-position roamers that just go about their business here throughout the entire laning stage. Going from lane to lane, you want to gank lanes that brings in that extra bit of damage that you're lacking. I mean, Earth Spirit pre-level 6, he can provide a decent amount of control if he lands the spells.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have that burst. Queen of Pain certainly gives that now in mid.
Yeah.
But I mean, Blitzkrieg still have yet to pick the mid hero, so what stopped them from just picking up a Dragon Knight or something like that? That's very hard to kill even with the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, Dragon Knight would be a great pick. Lots of self-sustain in the laning phase. Not really threatened by the Earth Spirit.
Yeah.
Seems they pick Luna for their safe lane though. So if they
Luna?
dual lane this is probably gonna
10
be a
seconds
Luna
remaining.
Shadow Shaman lane. That Shadow Shaman is gonna be clicking for
5
100
seconds
damage.
remaining.
It's actually disgusting.
Yeah.
I actually played that lane myself the other day. We got wrecked though because we were up against DK and Naga Siren off lane.
Oh.
Which, yeah, that was not a lot of fun. Like, sure, you could right click, but
Dire
they,
team
both of these
battle.
heroes have a lot of high armor
Oh.
and regions. and
Timber.
That.
Don't see that hero much either. I love that hero.
Huh.
They only have one strength hero on the dial. We'll see how it goes. I like the hero.
Yeah.
Paired with
So-
Earth Spirit in the offlane. They don't have too much kill potential, but
10 seconds remaining.
I'm sure it could work out fine. If Timbersaw gets a lot of
5
farm, he can be
seconds
really hard to
remaining.
deal with.
Yeah, I mean, it
Radiant
feels like to me
team
that every
battle.
Timbersaw game is predicated on that, right? At the same
Yeah.
time, he's like kind of
Radiant
slow to
team
get started. So you have a kind of narrow timing window, and then even later on, like there's plenty of control already between the Shadow Shaman and the Beastmaster. Windrunner just with the Shackle to follow up.
Oh, definitely. And
And-
Eclipse as well.
yeah.
Tons of magic damage. They have a lot of damage on Dire already.
Then just
Could
add a Spirit
devastate.
Vessel to the mix, right?
Oh yeah, Spirit Vessel.
10
That item
seconds
really owns
remaining.
Timbersaw.
Probably one of the reasons why we
5
don't
seconds
actually see
remaining.
that hero all that often, which makes me a
Dire
little bit
team
worried about
pick.
Cullies. But
There
there's
we
a
go.
Spectre that you mentioned, so
Yeah, Spectre's definitely very good with Warlock.
not just Spectre, I mean Queen of Pain and Timbersaw, even Earth Spirit, like that's a pretty sick team fight combo. If Warlock gets a Fatal Bond, so you land any of your other spells on any of the other
Choose your
heroes,
hero.
gonna have so much shared damage to work with.
Yeah, definitely. Radiant's lanes don't look too strong in my opinion though. I definitely favor Dyers. Undying's a very nice last pick to punish their lanes.
Who's it gonna be in mid though at the end? Is there gonna be a Windrunner mid now?
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it's gonna be a Beastmaster Undying dual lane. That is very scary.
Kind of lacks on the control department, which is a little bit sad, but Spectre Warlock will not really be able to get close to that without just running a risk of death. Just with just strength being stolen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I gotta agree. Dire seems like, I mean, if you win all 3 lanes, it puts you in a really good position to go further, and they're a pretty good setup to at least win the one on top.
The Windrunner mid though. Against the Queen of Pain.
How do you expect that matchup to go?
That matchup's pretty even. No one really kills. Like, you know, Clop blicks away, Wind runs away. It kind of comes down to a CS battle, and that'll just depend on the better player.
Both of them starting off with the Null Talisman. Similar attack, projectile speeds and whatnot, I think, so...
Yep, similar damage as well. Those
Yeah.
heroes are pretty identical level 1. Power Shot, very nice burst damage. Dagger, very nice damage over time.
30 seconds to battle.
But it all comes down to the better player, like if kills happen. And also roamers, but I think that Earth Spirit needs to be focusing on top lane, as it looks like they are gonna try lane top to make sure that this Timbersaw does not get a lane that he wants.
Oh yeah. He'll be very sad once he realizes that that's what's happening. And there, all he have that's Observer Ward planted down. So did see this rotation. And then at the same time down bottom, doing the same thing up against the Beastmaster. And that's a lot of damage here with the follow-up slow. That's gonna be the first blood right there.
Ooh.
Way too greedy, sticking around, trying to secure the rune.
Yeah, he really wanted that rune.
Damn.
First blood to Radiant then.
Yeah.
It looks like Undying made his way bottom. I guess he just wanted to secure the rune. We'll see what happens bottom now. It is a tri-lane bottom. We'll see how long that Earth Spirit stays bottom. Top lane looks pretty difficult for the Timbersaw, I must say.
Yeah, always see Shadow Shaman doing his thing, wrapping around.
Yeah.
Right clicks. Even with a level 1 reactive armor, like, you're not winning these trades.
Nice Roguai. Look at that damage. With Luna Blessing, he has 90 damage a click.
Oh no. Well, but that does leave us with a tri-lane down bottom. And if Undying loves one thing, then it's tri-lanes. The only thing we would love more is the quad lane, if that was a thing.
Yeah, definitely. The K can definitely be really annoying in the early game. As you can see, it's already taken its toll on this lane.
Yep.
There's not much that they can do. Like, Radiant, Spectre Warlock can't really kill them, you know? They can just survive.
Yep.
The top lane, though. Looks like Timbersaw did fall.
Just trying him down, as you would expect. He's gonna try and set up for the same thing again. Nothing's really changed, both of them still level 1.
God, it's Shadow Shaman.
Mid lane though. Oh, that roll will miss. That's the other thing with Windrunner and mids, like, there's only so much that your Earth Spirit can do about that either, because, like, silence, even if you land it, if you hit level 2, or
Definitely.
stun for that matter, like, it's not gonna be long enough to prevent the Windrunner from getting out that Windrun.
Yep. It's definitely a very hard lane to gank. It will just... That's what mid kind of is now. It's just 1v1s. Mid's very skill based now, in my opinion. People should concentrate on the other lanes. Because if they win the other lanes, they get the bounty runs. Oh, bottom.
Down bottom, yeah. Tombstone is down with the extra couple of Vikings towards the Shadow Word. Undying can turn around for one more DK, and they'll keep him alive for a little bit longer. Warlock already clicked down by the Beastmaster as the axe is coming in. And, well, did you just pop a stealth for a second there? He's still gonna be rolled down by the Earth Spirit, but Beastmaster, he's not quite done yet. Another axe, another right click, another kill onto the Spectre this time around. He'll get a full style off. But this is not what you want to see. A trial lane losing 2 heroes, running down an Undying.
Undying Dota 2. They just couldn't kill him in time. He had so many decay stacks, this Beastmaster just ran around. He was just throwing axes at everyone. So much damage. Especially when your health is lowered by decay. Axes do so much damage.
And you get multiple stacks out of these axes, it just gets so devastating.
You see Timbersaw pulled the lane.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Got his level 2, nice.
Yeah, he's level 2. Congratulations to that guy.
And he gets the range creep, alright.
Looks like Windrunner is winning mid.
13-8 to 5-3, oh yeah. So that's just winning it. Freaking demolishing this Queen of Pain here with like Power Shot harass and whatnot.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gotta be careful though, I mean the longer this lane goes, the more levels Queen of Pain gets, the higher the kill potential it gets, I would imagine.
Yeah. But that power shot damage has been getting increased patch after patch. Level 4 power shot does the same damage as a Laguna Blade. Corp doesn't want to get hit by that. She has the same strength gain as a Crystal Maiden. She gets hit by that, she's dead.
Oh.
Top lane. Timbersaw going down again. Looks like he started to contest the pull.
An exceptional fight.
He contested the pull, Luna came over, he just died.
Well, that was a mistake.
Yep.
He gets max levels now, but so does the Luna. 2 points on Lucent Beam. They also hit very hard still as there's a roll coming in, but yeah, okay. A way to really control the Windrunner.
Classic Windrunner.
There's Queen of Pain as well. There's a Salve coming out. Not even a bottle. That's how much pressure she's under, and well, straight back to top as the Shadow Shaman was thinking about helping out, but he ended up not having to. Now, bit of a tussle for the rune here. You can shackle it up, but it doesn't help you actually click that rune, so you're just gonna be quick. But Agent 6, a little bit quicker. So he gets both of these runes up top. Very nice.
They
get all 4 runes.
All 4 runes.
Yeah.
The gold swing actually from that it was pretty good.
Is that GG already? Is that how it works? Oh well.
They just lost a lot of the gold lead. Just from those runes.
Ooh, okay. That
Oh.
just happened.
He got
Good
axed.
flexion
Oh,
down.
top lane.
Alright, so
It's pretty rough.
they're gonna need a lot more runes if they want to offset that, though, it feels like, because right now they're losing all 3 lanes.
Yeah, if we just take a look at the CS, all 3 cores on Dire, their CS is pretty good.
Yeah.
The lowest being Winrunner. In the middle, this is the Queen of Pain. But she's been tanking the aggressiveness from the Earth Spirit as well, so...
But he's shackled up in case they can roll away. A zombie keeping track of him.
He's fine.
But, yeah. He'll
Top
be
lane?
alright. Stay.
Pushing in. Looks like Luna's trying to take the tower. With the catapult wave.
Catapult.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll get it right now, but
definitely some nice damage.
yeah. But yeah, Queen of Pain and Earth Spirit, they shrined up, value shrine on 2 heroes. So of course, Blitzkrieg, they have to just double that. So they waste a lot of shrine mana here for the Windrunner. She's not very happy about that, I would imagine. But still got a decent amount left. Or still got a decent amount of that as they're ready to go once again. Certainly a welcome respite for Spectre down bottom. Kind of catching up in terms of CS 26 and 4. But certainly a long way to climb still.
She is catching up, yeah. That downtime to Shrine really helping her out. Middle lane, Invisible Rasta. Let's see
Ooh.
what this turns into.
Some definite destruction, one will think here. Phase with the ultimate here. Power shot still available. Beautiful shackle. And yeah, Earthbird, what are you gonna do?
Still alive? I'd still be shooting.
That is
much.
a very lucky rune.
That was all skill, man. Just click the Invis rune button, then it appeared, and then it was all good.
It was a really nice shackle as well by the Windrunner.
It's not confusing at all, by the way. That's the shackles and shackles.
Shackles shot, my bad.
Shackles and shackles. Shackalackle? Oh, yeah. You know how it goes.
Looks like Rasta's on the move again. Top lane.
This one's still on level 4.
Got away.
Not stand that at all. Like the Lucent Beam. We saw that Lucent Beam, couple of right clicks. He's down to half health.
Yep. Now is the sad story of Timbersaw, who is behind. He has 10 CS, which is awful for Timbersaw. Bottom lane though.
Yeah. It's that story of Warlock being right-click down. He bonded up the Undying as well as the Beastmaster, but there's a roar. As he tried to right-click down the Tombstone. Another decay onto a couple extra right-clicks here. They're actually dropping super low though, and the Beastmaster's the one to fall first. Status doesn't have a few extra spells available for another couple of seconds, none of the decay, but he's left alone to his own devices up against 3. So he should end up dropping, trying to take Zeal with him, but unable to. At the same time in mid, Windrunner ends up dying into Queen of Pain. Razor finally getting his revenge using the DD as well as the Sonic Wave.
Yep, that was a really nice double damage usage by the Queen of Pain. Managing to get a kill on the Windrunner like that. Top lane. This Rust is playing so aggressive. Poor Timbersaw can't even get level 6.
At least he's got his cloak, right? That's something.
Yeah, about that.
It's bad, man.
Radiant's top tower is under
Another thing I just noticed, that Luna, putting 3 points up in Luna Blessing.
Oh,
Only now putting the first point up in the Moonglaves. What do you make of that, Bill? Because it's not normally what we've seen.
that build is definitely, you're gonna dominate your lane a lot more with that build, but after the laning phase, you're not gonna be able to scale as fast. Because you'll have all your levels in Lunar Blessing. You want them more in glaives so you can clear Ancients, right? They have stacks up in the Dire Ancients. She's gonna have to wait a bit longer till she farms that. That might hurt her.
Radiant's top tower
But because of the Lunar Blessing, she was able to bully Timbersaw a lot more than a normal Luna scale build would, right?
Yeah. She was a Shadow Shaman next to them too. Giving that extra bit of punch here, I guess.
It also gives her extra night vision, which can be pretty useful against heroes like Earth Spirit, who depend on rolling in from far away.
Oh yeah.
They won't usually expect that sort of skill build. Middle lane.
We'll try again, the stun connects, but Windrunner did get out this time. Can finish her off with right clicks. Just keep flinking away at these raindrops on the quad. Power shot. This one off the mark. But yeah, face boots online. What kind of build would you like to see on a core Windrunner like this? I mean, do you still go for the quick blink or 4-staff, or do you just make a detour towards the Maelstrom?
I think Maelstrom is absolutely ownage this game. You see Radiance heroes, right? They have high armor heroes like Timbersaw. Spectre's an agility hero. She's going to be building Vanguard. You don't really want to buy physical damage items. You like, let's say Daedalus, for example. It's not very common. Usually Windrunners go Maelstrom now, because with all these procs, you do so much magic damage, which it just ignores armor, right? It's magic. It's really good.
Try bottom lane, double stun here from Zeal, but what is the follow-up here? The follow-up is Roar coming in as a turnaround is happening. And they're all linked up with the Shadow Word, but they've already lost the Spectre, and now they're looking for more. They just need a bit of extra control, or they just need to dive them on the tower. Night Stone again, as Luna comes in with the Eclipse here. They shackle up Timbersaw. Quite a few of these beams wasted and creeps, but still enough damage. Secure an extra couple of kills, but the Fatal Bonds, not that much of a time, actually does claim Dio in the end. So Warlock does get some revenge from the grave, but how much does it really matter? I mean, you lose 3 heroes, including the Spectre, and now with the Luna down here, Glaives or no Glaives, you have the Mask of Madness, you have some extra damage from the Luna Blessing. They're gonna look to take this tower.
This is a very poor Timbersaw. His Earth Spirit's richer than him. This guy's having it very rough.
That's the other story, isn't it? Like, what is his way back?
He has to farm and maybe participate in a few team fights with Rock, get some kills, but it's very difficult to get farm, especially when you want all your safe farm going to the Spectre.
Well,
Lane.
in the meantime, we're gonna run out of map control. Q1 tower and mid has fallen as well. They continue to hang around, and they have the sights set on this poor Timbersaw again. Shackle can't quite get in range though.
Oh
no, he turns. Ooh, Hex! Shackle, he's sitting on the tower, but there's 4 heroes around here. There's a Spectre coming in, they want to fight us here! A Sonic Wave from 2 or 3 heroes, and that's 1, that's 2! Zeal actually taking one of these kills, but Spectre also getting her fair share. Blitzkrieg, they got Blitzkrieg themselves, a Timbersaw. I mean, if he's not a hero, at least he's still bait.
Yeah, that's definitely a very positive thing that he did this game.
Nice
how much
speed,
gold
by the
was
way.
that? Who died? We have, yeah, both supports falling for a Timbersaw, 2 supports for a core, and they won that trade.
Yep.
Radiant won that trade. Oop. Looks like we're gonna finish up bottom tower, picking up Warlock as well. Oh, Spirit TP's in. Maybe they're thinking about fighting this? They don't have on. They don't have Rock. I don't know about this.
Oh, there's a Hex. Gonna be a couple of right clicks. Use between Shackle, Power Shot. Yeah.
Timbersaw, no!
Not again. There's a Eclipse level 2 available now if they want to get him, but he gets the okay now and he should be fine. For how long, ads?
Did they see him? Luna Blessing?
Yeah, they can.
I think they got a glimpse of him. But here's the Luna Blessing skill coming into play. Everyone's getting a ton of damage. It's very nice. She isn't necessarily farming in the jungle like a normal Luna would. Usually people try to hit a timing of maybe 20-25 minutes with a Manta style or a BKB or a Pike. But this is definitely a very different way to play Luna. Playing kind of like a Drow Ranger.
Yeah. It certainly helps with these pushes. I mean, they committed to wards. The extra damage plus the inner beast aura up to level 2. I mean, it certainly brings down these towers very quickly, restricting the map control from the Spectre, who died solo up against the Windrunner up top while all of that was happening. And now with the smoke up, not even done yet. They have a Roar available. They'll only find the Timbersaw, but he's just gonna. Ouch!
Oh no.
That wasn't even funny. The Shackles here, they want more. Warlock is there. They interrupt Shackles as Shadow Shaman doesn't actually get any help. It's everyone else getting themselves out of there, and well, looks like he'll be the sacrifice eventually.
Oh, you got a nice ward out though. I don't think they saw that. We'll see.
They did. I mean, they could deward it immediately with a sentry on Warlock.
Oh, no, no.
Ooh.
That ward's very nice.
Death tax.
Nice and deep ward.
Still not quite done yet though. That's a nice catch here. Windrunner. A little bit of extra damage. Plenty of silence duration this time around. On the Earth Spirit. Someone managed to make it himself up to level 8.
That is a 800 gold to the Radiant. Just that one kill. It's pretty good.
Yeah, they're still in it here. Especially Queen of Pain getting a bit of a chunk of that, going towards the Yule Scepter.
Those Spirit's the offlane hero now.
I guess. He's had actually quite the surprising amount of impact. 4, 1, and 6 so far. Even though it didn't feel like he's been doing much.
He's just been in the right place in the right time.
Yeah.
He went bottom a few times when they were overextending and diving towers. He got a few nice kills. Definitely a sacrifice though. Doing things in mid, bottom. He kind of scrapping Timbersaw. That hero needs a lot more help to get ahead in the lane. As you can see, when it's just left alone like this against a hard lane, it just gets ran over.
Oh yeah.
Poor jungle Timbersaw. No Iron Talon either. You just clicking it.
He'll be done in 2 years, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna make it big one day.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a rich boy.
Yeah, it's the hard-working blue-collar guy that just
Yeah.
works his entire life. That has a small house in the suburbs.
Yep, he's a
Like
lumberjack.
40 or some shit, yeah.
Oh, both the teams smoked. Well, right now, bumping into each other. This could be a nice team fight. Here we go.
Appreciate smoking in. Big rock here. Big ultimate there from the Queen of Pain. Windrunner bursts down immediately. It's all linked up together. This is not a good fight for Blitzkrieg. Or maybe they can turn this though. Luna with Eclipse. Look for more targets. There it is. Timbersaw on the front lines, but they've all lost 3 heroes. In exchange for only 2. Oh, maybe 3 there. Spectre caught in the middle of that at the end. This looked like it would have been much more decisive there for Cullies, but Blitzkrieg able to turn this around after all.
That Fatal Bonds looked game-winning.
Yeah.
And it killed all the heroes that it was bonded to, but then Luna came in and she's like, hey, I have 10k net worth, and then she killed everyone. By the way, I'm in this game. Yeah, like... But that Spectre, pretty unfortunate way to die. She was getting hit a lot, and her dispersion ended up killing the Necrobook, and she took like 500 damage.
Oh no.
She got gold though.
Oh, it feels so bad.
Yeah. She's
Necrobook
walking
level
towards a
3,
blade
by the
now.
way. Haven't talked about that yet, but that's a very early timing for the Beastmaster to have that.
Oh yeah, 18-minute Necrobook.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they'll start looking towards Roshan soon. They seem to be getting their items nice and fast.
Certainly on the cards. Like, Dire's side, they also have a lot of good vision out already. I mean, they popped this ward down early near the Ancients. They've got one down bottom, as well as another one in the jungle, just to keep an eye on things. So, if they see a few people farming there, they could easily sneak into Roche and secure that. It's not even counting the Hawk, which is also doing its putting in some work here.
Roshan. It's the next objective for Dire.
Yeah. They're coming in. Starting coming in, Necro creeps for it. It's falling very, very quickly, despite the absence of any minus armor.
It's just that Luna Blessing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? The Luna Blessing talent? Everyone gets 62 damage. It's alright, everyone have a relic.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
An extra 25 attack speed for me at least. Not quite maxed out just yet, but it will be soon enough.
They're gonna try and force high ground here, it seems, as well. Maybe they're gonna take this tower. They could go top.
If they see an opportunity, I don't really see why they wouldn't. I mean, you have Undying still rather strong in this phase in the game. You have Roar, you have Aegis and BKB on the Luna, you have Serpent Wards.
And a catapult on its way.
Yeah.
It looks like that's what they're gonna do.
Radiant's middle tower is
Let's
under
look
And-
towards buybacks.
Come get it too. I mean, Golem is available, but not if Reed just straight up dies. They commit for that kill, and now with the T3 down, the Glaives will start to bounce. They just have to get this one up. They lose Windrunner up top, as Queen of Pain just finishes her off, but
is under attack.
I don't know how Earthbird died. He bought back for sure though, but it's just already over. 20 minutes in, they get the full set of racks.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Just like that, because they were not ready to fight.
They just couldn't. 10k ahead, and all those auras, and the Luna hitting the barracks, the glaives bouncing everywhere, doing so much damage. Naked Luna, so timing, 21 minutes. This is when the hero is at its peak.
Really too far ahead of this hero, 30k net worth, but even looking at the levels, level 17, one coming close, was Queen of Pain just hitting level 16 a second ago.
Still have the Aegis as well. They could look towards going straight down another lane. They have relatively short cooldowns. The highest probably being Mass Separate Ward. But that's not necessary when your Luna's hitting like a truck.
Yeah. Looks like by the time they'll group up for the top push, he'll have that available again anyway. So, if you're Cullies now on the Radiant, what do you do now? Do you try and group up, get a kill before they can regroup, or do you try and commit more into the split pushing game? But even that seems will feel all effective, seeing how the tier 1s are still standing, and pretty sure Blitzkrieg will give them up if it means trading for high ground.
They need to try and delay this game until Spectre gets her Radiance. Then they'll start winning some fights. But for now, Radiant are just too weak. They have 4 heroes. This Timbersaw not really offering much in these fights. He's kind of just absorbing all the damage, and I guess he's recognizing that because he's going Blade Mail.
Yep.
It's very good against heroes with uncontrollable damage, like Luna with her Eclipse, Windrunner with Focus Fire.
Except though, Windrunner also about to finish up the BKB, so it's also one of these timings that they have been waiting for as they draw the line down bottom.
Yep, we'll see Spectre top as well. Just trying to get that Radiance. They're putting all their eggs into the Spectre basket. They're just standing behind her, making sure she doesn't get picked off. It's very important that she gets this Radiance. She's very far away from the Relic, but if she can get this, and they get a nice team fight with Vaunt, they can win.
They're going to be forced to fight earlier though. If they can get a good Fatal Bonds here with the Golem, Reed coming in from the side, there it is. Now the Haunts coming in, they're gonna make the move. Only 2 of them bonded up though. Spectre comes from the back, so the Rookie in the front pops the BKB before the Aegis respawn.
Oh,
Not happening away, meanwhile in the back. Oh, Spectre actually doing so much damage with this version of Blade Nail, but will give her own life for the cause. So far so good, but Luna's not quite done just yet. Clips used to get the extra kill on just an Earthbird. We're gonna continue here. Wants to right click away. On top of the Timbersaw, doing quite a bit of burst damage with the limited capacity skills available, but it's gonna be enough to put Luna over the edge, dying a second time, and this time didn't even climb her tier 3 tower.
that is a pretty good fight for Radiant. Spectre did buy back though. That dispersion
No
is
for her
all
whatsoever. Oh, that's another kill. That'll offset that a little bit.
That was definitely very good. Spectre got a lot of gold from that despite buying back.
Yeah.
Can't actually see the fight recap. It doesn't let me. I can just see the Undying pick off.
Got like 1,000 gold or so off the fight.
So
Yeah, that
Spectre-
seems very overzealous, didn't it? I mean, like, Spectre going in the back, but they didn't refocus. I mean, Luna was fighting up top, using BKB before Aegis. Mistaken itself, but, like, I think they would have been fine if they just backed off, dealt with the Spectre, and then regrouped from there.
Thanks.
There's a double damage. Radiant see it. Looks like Queen of Pain's getting it.
Double damage.
They'll have to wait though. Dire recognizing that Radiant's cooldowns are very long, they immediately smoke and try to look for another fight. They know right now that Radiant are very weak.
Yep.
They recognize cooldowns. They say, hey, you have
Dire's
Sonic
middle
Wave,
tower is
you have
under
Haunt,
attack.
you have Rock. We're just gonna run at you.
Yep.
If they
See
can
the
catch the
Spectre,
Spectre.
but didn't quite get in range despite the blink dagger from Beastmaster. But they still see her.
Oh no,
And
no.
the Courier. Oh, this is so bad. She brought back too. Oh, a lot of damage in return, but not enough to kill anybody. So that's Spectre down for 70 seconds.
No buyback. They know this.
It's a big opening. Serpent walls off. Cooldown again. Level 2. Ready to go. What they started just a moment ago in that team fight that they lost, they'll be able to finish straight after. Clips available again as well. Fatal bombs on your 2 targets, but
She's
they demands it off anyway.
Tower has fallen.
And there we go with the glaives again. They can't stand there.
Radiant's bottom barracks
So they can't walk away either with the slows from Reed, but they don't care at all.
has fallen.
The tombstone down, its own little tower. I mean, they can't get mega creeps because you 2 stops still standing, but what's to stop them from just winning the game right now? There's the wards for the for the TFOs.
Yep, they're just step glaives.
There it is, Ravel. He has to pull it in now, but he can't stand there against the right clicks. Glaives are bouncing. Glimmercape will have to keep him safe. But Timbersaw does not have that luxury. He backs back immediately. 20 seconds.
They
They'll
have
back to back with Horn, with Rock. Hold on so long, but not that long. They will both tier 4s before they can do anything. And well, McIntyre is out. Seal with the spells. Beautiful Sonic Wave targets a massive heals front line. Face also still very much alive as the war comes out in return in exchange for the golem, but it's not enough. They're falling like flies. GG is called. Blitzkrieg. Well, honoring the name, they're just way too fast in this game. All the push in the world.
Yeah, definitely.